Hello and welcome to this new edition of Culture Magazine, where we bring you the latest culture, musical and artistic events happening on the ground in Egypt. So stay tuned, we have more. Egypt play a very significant role in culture exchange and it has very good relations with many countries around the globe. So stay tuned to explore this in a greater view. As part of the cultural cooperation between Egypt and Taiwan, an art exhibition titled See Egypt reflects new fates of contemporary Egyptian art. A New Art Aspects Association was recently held at Tui Garden Government Building in Taiwan, with the attendance of a group of artists, critics, and those interested in arts from both sides. The exhibition was organized by the New Art Aspects Association as part of its ongoing efforts to promote cultural dialogue and creative exchange between the East and the Middle East, and to shed the light on contemporary art experiences from various countries around the world. The exhibition featured the participation of around 15 visual artists from Taiwan, while the Egyptian participation stood out for its exceptional quality, represented by artists Lina Osema and Mehani Yaoud, who presented 25 diverse artwork. These works reflected multiple perspectives of Egyptian identity, history, social reality, culture symbolism, and heritage. In contrast, each Taiwanese artist contributed only one piece, making the total number of Taiwanese artworks 20 pieces, highlighting the remarkable presence and artistic richness of the Egyptian contribution. The exhibition showcased a total of 45 artworks combining various artistic schools and creative visions. It served as a platform for visual dialogue and cultural exchange between the participants. Organizers and visitors praised the distinctive visual identity of contemporary Egyptian art, which was clearly evident in the works of Lina Osema and Mehani Yaoud in terms of expressive power. A representative of the New Horizons Association for Art with Mr. Louis Chen said, The exhibition received wide attention from the media, with the public and critics in Taiwan. It was considered a platform of international artistic and cultural dialogue, aiming to bridge the gaps between the nations through the power of image, color, and creative vision.
I have been participating in shows ever since, locally and internationally, in more than 140 exhibitions in Cairo, America, France, England, Europe generally, and several countries in Asia and Africa as well. The painting behind me is one of my favorite artworks. It is called Midday Parade. The painting depicts a group of dinosaurs in a marsh, and it is painted in acrylics, gold leaf, and several other materials. It's mixed media on canvas, done in 2020 amid Corona atmosphere, and I think I wanted to discuss the importance of nature, our responsibility towards nature in a fun, sarcastic way. The dinosaurs have the buildings of Cairo around them, our monuments, the Maspero building, the Cairo Tower, and several other buildings. It has recently been exhibited at our exhibitions See Egypt and New Art Aspect Association in Taiwan, in Tainan, and I had the pleasure of traveling and attending the show in the beautiful country of Taiwan. This was the biggest painting on display. Showed 4 other large paintings and 10 small paintings. So did artist Mahani Yaoud. Mahani is an Egyptian well-known abstract painter. He is also a professor at the Faculty of Fine Arts Painting Department in Minya University, and I had the pleasure of carrying our work and taking it all the way to Taiwan, and we had a very interesting exhibition curated by my friends Tracy Su and Cecilia Pong. The exhibition showed 30 paintings by myself and Mahani Yaoud, and paintings by the artists of New Aspects Art Association as well. It was very interesting. It was a very interesting experience because the exhibition attracted a large audience. I had the pleasure of going on several meetings with high officials in Taiwan, art lovers, and several amazing associations for art, Taiwanese Women Artists Association, as well as New Aspects Art Association. It's always an honor to represent my country, Egypt, all over the world, in different countries, in different regions, and the Far East has definitely been a beautiful and interesting addition to my cultural experience as an artist and as a person.
Artist Mehani Yaoud said, "The exhibition was a rare opportunity to present another side of Egyptian art, a contemporary side that is open to the world, yet without abandoning its identity. I'm proud to represent my country in this event, and I hope such initiatives, which bring people together through creativity, continue to be repeated. Techniques used in symbols derived from ancient Egyptian civilization and contemporary realities." The Cairo Opera House is the light gem of culture in the Middle East. It presents a series of the cultural, musical and artistic identities commemorizing prominent images of our magnificent Egypt. Let's see this in the next segment.
The Cairo Opera House, in cooperation with the Russian Embassy in Cairo, hosted the performance A Great History of a Great Country by the Russian National Ballet Company Kostyoma, which this performance was part of the opening of Dance for Peace cultural and educational project and in celebration of the Russian National Day. A huge audience enjoyed a magical journey through Russia's history, exploring its creative heritage and showcasing its cultural diversity in 2 acts. The show was rich, covering important milestones in Russia's history, as well as highlighting its traditions and costumes in a style that skillfully combined folklore, ancient epic tales, lyrical pieces, and theatrical dances.
It's our first time in Cairo. We've never performed in Cairo before, and it's absolutely an honor for us to be introduce our culture on the main stage of Egypt in Cairo Opera House. It has become possible due to the project, cultural and educational project that we've launched So it's an absolute honor for us to perform on the main stage of Egypt in Cairo Opera House. And the performance is carried out within the cultural educational international project, Global Dance Ouverture. We have launched it in February, starting with the United Arab Emirates, now Egypt. In October we will be in China. 2026 the show and the project will go to Ethiopia, Brazil, India, and South Africa. But so far we've already carried out the educational part of the project. We gave a workshop on the Russian folk dance at the Egyptian Academy of Dance and for the students of the Institute of Ballet. So we shared our experience. The students tried to learn the moves, get acquainted with the Russian professional folk dance educational system, and after that we tried and our dancers tried to learn some Egyptian moves. It's been very interesting for both parties, amazing. We finished that with the flash mob that is called the round dance of friendship, where we were performing the Russian moves, the Egyptians were performing the Egyptian moves, and all together we were performing the flash mob moves, which mean we go from the heart, we connect our love and give it to the world. And so that was incredible. The students, our dancers, they got connected and they didn't need to know any language because the language of dance is universal.
Спасибо большое за теплый прием. Мы
It's really been, it's an honor for us to perform on such a historical and legendary stage as the stage of Cairo Opera House. We know that there have been a lot of companies from all over the world performing the stage and introducing their culture. Of course, the preparations probably have been taking place for many, many years. This program has been running for many years now, and it's not an easy program. It's beautiful, it's historical, it's multicultural, so it requires a lot of preparations from everyone, from us, from the tech crew, from the dancers, choreographers.
Это было очень интересно.
It's been the first time that we've encountered the Egyptian dancers and tried to perform the Egyptian moves. They're not difficult moves, but I should notice that they are very unique, and it's quite interesting to try and perform them and do it together on stage with Egyptian dancers. Of course, it's always a huge responsibility to introduce our culture to the audiences all over the world, and the Egyptian audience is not an exclusion. So we're always nervous, worried how the audience will react at what we will be showing on stage, but hopefully everything will be fine.
Well, Egypt is always keen to honor its symbols and legendary giants from the golden era in the field of music, art and culture. So stay tuned to explore this in a greater view. As part of the artistic activities of the Ministry of Culture to preserve heritage and honor the icons of Egyptian art, the Egyptian Opera House, under the leadership of Dr. Ali Abdel Salem, hosted a romantic evening celebrating the masterpieces of the late legendary artist Abdel Halim Hafiz, known as the Dark Skinned Night. The concert was presented by the National Arabic Music Ensemble, conducted by Maestro Dr. Mohammed El Moughi, and took place on the main stage of the Cairo Opera House. Abd al-Halim Hafiz was an Egyptian singer and actor considered one of the most important Arab singers of the 20th century. His real name was Abd al-Halim Ismail Shabana. Throughout his career, he performed over 200 songs, collaborating with some of the most prominent composers in Egypt, including Kamal al-Tawil, Mohammed El Moughi, Baliq Hamdi, Muhammad Abdul Wahab. He starred in 16 films, starring with Nahn al-Wafa, The Melody of Reality, in 1955, and ending with Abi Fawq al-Shajara, My Father Above the Tree, in 1969. Some of his most famous songs include سواح زي الهوى, قول لي حاجة, أول مرة تحب يا قلبي, موعود, جبار. The director Noatin Abd al-Halim Hafiz passed away in 1977, leaving behind a vast artistic legacy of songs and films that have deeply influenced the Egyptian Arab public.
لو ترضى بهواني برضو انت اللي ليا اسمر يا اسمراني مين قاسك عليا لو ترضى بهواني برضو انت اللي ليا بتزيد عذابي ليه ويهون شبابي ليه بتزيد ويهون شبابي ليه وتطول غيابك ليه قولي ليه ناسي ليه يسمر قلبي في نار نار عذابي ونار ذهوني يسمر فكري احتار الشوق ضناني سهر عيوني يسمر قلبي في نار عذابي ونار ظنوني يسمر فكري احتار الشوق ضناني سهر عيوني جرح اللي في قلبي ازاي اداويه اداويه والدمع اللي في عيني اللي انت داريه داريه لا انا بشكي ولا بحكي بس قولي يا حبيبي اسمر يا اسمراني مين قاسك عليا لو ترضى بهواني برضو انت اللي ليا بتزيد عذابي ويهون شبابي.
During the concert of the main stage of the Opera House, the stars of the Egyptian Opera House Arab Music Ensemble performed a selection of the late artist Abd al-Halim Hafiz songs including ظلموه, كامل الأوصاف, حلفني, أحبك, كنت فين, زي الهوى, حبايبنا. In addition to a medley of melodies that Abd al-Halim had sung by various composers.
لو في قلبك شكوى مني اشكي مني لوم عليا ونلاقي الحق عندي هديهولك من عينيا، هديهولك من عينيا. في قلبك شكوى مني، اشكي مني لوم عليا، وإن لقيت الحق عندي هديهولك من عينيا، هديهولك من عينيا. لو في قلبك شكوى مني، اشكي مني لوم عليا، وإن لقيت الحق عندي هديهولك من عينيا، من عينيا. وانت قلبي وانت املي، قولي مالك ساكت ليه ليه؟ قول يا قلبي قول يا املي، قول مخبي عليا ايه؟ وانت قلبي وانت املي، قولي مالك ساكت ليه ليه؟ قول يا قلبي قول يا املي، قول مخبي عليا ايه؟ قول يا
The performances were delivered by stars of Arabic music Ahmed Iffat, Ahmed Mohsen, Ashraf Walid, Muhammad Al-Khouli. This concert comes as part of the ongoing efforts of the Cairo Opera House to celebrate the joys of creativity and revive the heritage of Arab music and song, aiming to preserve Egypt's artistic identity.
كنت شعر